think the mic is on. Let's check. Yep, the mic is on. Where is it? Here we go. I think it's on. Mic seems good enough. And hello. Welcome again to Yama's Room. Selamat datang Yama's Room. Today I'll be doing a free talk session, which is quite weird, and I don't really usually do this, but there is a first for everything. Jadi kita di free talk session ini ngomongnya bakal nyampur antara bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Inggris. So if you're more comfortable with English, feel free, let me know. And if there's something you don't understand or need to be repeated in Indonesian, just let me know also. Now, for the topic of this free talk, I really don't have any certain topic except what the title said, Strolling Down Memory Lane. This session itself, this is going to be a general free talk, not just toys, not just game, but a generally, I think, it covers a broad topic. It can cover the status of the channel, it can talk about the current situation of the channel, and then the shows, maybe some news, maybe not that much, but if I heard something juicy, I'll probably share it during the free talk, a big if, because toy news aren't really as fast as people think, you know? I mean, it's like we had last Saturday we have the One Hobby 34 from Good Smile Company, and as you can know, there's a lot of stuff that are shared there. I don't know, but you know how Good Smile are, because they're usually like they usually took their sweet time to produce and release something. Although their quality control as of late is rather sketchy at best. And hey, Firewall, thank you. Welcome to the show. Free talk is basically a general discussion or talks about the channel and about everything in general. But I will be switching around languages between English and Indonesian, depending on the viewer, or if the viewer needs a simpler translation. Like I said, toy news are really slow, and that is basically the current situation. I mean, toys are really, really slow. I mean, my 30-minute sisters I don't know where they are exactly. I don't even know where they are. The optional parts, I don't even know where they are. I can't track their shipping. Even though it's EMS, I can't track it for some odd reason. And then there are toys that are getting delayed, like, you know, the if you've watched the news, that Kyoto, the one that does Amazing Yamaguchi, they just announced that they are going to delay most, if not all, of their toys, because there is a electricity issue in China, so factories are getting their electricity rationed, dibatasin. So basically they're getting electricity rolled over between factories and factories, so production is technically stilted at this point. No, I mean stunted, sorry, not stilted, stunted at this point. But it's not just Kyoto. I mean, everybody's taking the hit from that thing, and my guess is it's probably one of those illegal miners that usually stole electricity or something. I'm just taking a wild guess. Some say it's the coal. I say it's a cascading effect. We got less coal to mine. We got less people to actually mine it, and then less people to work on the burners, and so on. I think it's a cascading effect. And then just the miners, the issues, the mining rigs and the mining factories and whatever, they're just part of the cascading problem. A big part, but still part of the bigger picture. Now, with the current situation, I'm not going to change what my channel would talk about. I'm not going to change anything actually. The channel will just go as usual, but you'll see that if you check my socials, either at Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, I posted a weekly schedule nowadays. So I'm switching between games and toys. Now, the thing is, when I'm playing games, you know how I play games, right? I'm a casual gamer. I like to enjoy my games slow, or at least a little bit slower paced. And when I usually, for the most of the time, when I play games, I talk about toys anyway, or talk about toy news or whatever. But most of the time, yeah, toys. Hold on for a second. Something's wrong. What the hell is my... there we go. The seat's wrong. But yeah, basically, the channel itself, it's not gonna have any minor or major changes. Well, a few minor changes, but not everything. Well, because personally, I think part of the reason and part of the decision I make that to make it easier for myself to express myself through the videos and through the live streams is that I'll probably use a live 2D model. Yeah, I've commissioned an artist to work on a live 2D model, so it'll be soon. I don't know if I can say it a debut, because I really can't say if it's an actual debut or something, because I mean, I've been doing this for a long while. The model itself is coming probably in a month or two. Yeah, a month at if everything goes well, in a month. But if things get hairy, it might take 2 months. But yeah. Now, here's the thing. By using a live 2D model, I don't really, when I use live 3D models, I'm not going to change the channel into like quote unquote a VTuber channel or anything. I'm still going to talk about what I love to talk about, which is toys and games. So I'm just, the live 2D model is just there to facilitate me, so nothing will change as much, but everything will be scheduled, everything will be controlled, and you can always check the socials and check everything for schedules and for content. You can always check it there. So weird question. I know weird question, but do you usually buy knockoff Transformers? I'll explain that. That's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna explain that a little bit later on the road. And Yama VTuber confirmed. I don't know if I can actually say that my model is being made. However, I can give you a teaser that my model will be built. I will not have a so-called, you know how VTubers like to call their artist moms or dads or something, because they usually are the ones who draw their live 2D models, but that's not the case for me, because my models will be built. If you've noticed the images on my Twitter profiles or my Facebook profiles, you'd realize that even if you check the thumbnail, you know that my models will be built. It's not a person per se. But a little bit on why I choose this way is because let's just say, if anyone remembered, if you've been with me for like a long while, you'd remember that in 2011 there is a blog called His Personal Joy. And that was my blog. I made everything in it. The action figure photos, the action figure comics, everything I made is there. It used to be at hispersonaljoy.com. However, due to unforeseen problems back then, I think it was around 2013 or 2014, I have to like technically stop almost all activities. Okay, let's just say that I have to literally stop everything I liked back then. So I kind of went into like really a hobbyless period for about 2 years, and then I returned midway around 2000. I think I returned in 2019, or was it 2018? I forgot. It was 2018, I think. And then I started creating a community. I created a community that, you know, this is a funny thing that I created a community that we just love female robots. So we created back then, female robots are really much a pretty minor fetish. It's really a minor fetish. Like, basically, you can literally count how many people you know who like that kind of stuff. So I kind of created a community for it. I nurtured it from the beginning, and then up today the community still stands, and like 4,000, 5,000 people strong. And in a way, that is quite an accomplishment, but maybe I'll share about it someday. But yeah, that caused me to return back to the hobby, and along the way I kind of forgot how to enjoy the hobby. So I do weird projects, like I make weirder action figure comics and weirder formats and weirder blogs and whatever, and then somewhere along the way I lost what I originally wanted, where I originally had the idea to have fun with. And hopefully by making this live 2D model, by having this live 2D model, I can return back to that day, to that time. And maybe when you see me in my new form, you'd probably notice that I'll probably speak in a different tone, not exactly using a fake voice, but you'll notice that I'm probably will be a little bit more, I don't know, maybe I'll enjoy it a little bit more, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. And for starters, this stream won't be too long, probably 45 minutes at most. So I'm going to share about the types of shows I'm going to have. We're gonna separate it into 3 things, basically. Well, this is the live stream, okay? The VODs, the video on demands, are remaining the same. So on the VODs, we'll have the reviews, the fast ones, the my thoughts on the reviews, the quick reviews, and the live stream will still have the live builds, of course. The live builds isn't going anywhere. It's still going to be there. The live builds and then the live painting and tips, it's still gonna be there. And there's basically 3 more shows that I'm gonna have. The free talks, like this, basically a free talk session, where I pick a topic at the beginning and then I'll go into a tangent right near the end. Well, not really in the end, but halfway I'll start going on a tangent. And then if you notice on the schedule, there's Toy Stories. Toy Stories are basically live streams where I talk about things that are, well, maybe helpful for some people, like the way to arrange your action figure on the shelf, the position to keep it away from dust and sunlight, and then posing techniques to make your action figure more dynamic, and then the use of stand base and so on and so forth. I'm going to call those kind of session Toy Stories. And this is not just going to be tips and tricks about toy collecting in general, but it's going to have tips like financial tips, store tips. I'm not gonna do store reviews. I'm not gonna do store reviews because I'm just gonna say this straight out. Okay, some of the items I get are some are given to me to be reviewed. Okay, however, I'm not saying which one, or I'm not gonna. If you see in the details descriptions in the video that I mention a certain store, that means it's sponsored. But if I don't mention any store, that's not sponsored. So with that out of the way, that's basically what Toy Stories are. Basically streams, live streams, where I talk about tips and tricks about stand bases, displaying, posing, photography, making action figures a little bit more interesting to look at, where to keep it, financial tips perhaps, store tips, and then the last part is the gaming. But the gaming session, I'll probably play some easygoing games, and I am going to hold on for a second. Is my mic even on? Okay, this mic is on. But hold on for a second. There we go. The gaming session, it's not gonna be something hard. I'll probably do collabs with people, but not that much, because I want to play something casual, something relaxing, while I talk about everything that happens, like toys. Well, besides the game, I'll talk about the game, of course, but I'm going to talk about toys. I'm going to talk about the game itself, some other things. It's just going to be, consider it like a free talk / gaming session. So sure, the game, we're not gonna play something hard like Apex Ranked or something. I play Apex Ranked, but I'm playing it for my personal satisfaction. So basically, I don't know if I ever want to stream it. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I don't know if I ever want to stream something like something that has pressure, like Apex Rank stream or whatever, or something, or battle arena games or something. So when I'm streaming games, I'll probably just play something casual, so we can talk about it and talk about the game, and then go on a tangent, talk about the toys or something still related to the game, of course. But let's just say it's a little bit more relaxing for me that way while I game and talk. And then for the last part, the things that are going to be slightly different on the channel. Okay, nothing much will change about the channel. Maybe some design change, like the way I'm using these stuffs, the layout of the stream or everything. I'm going to make them cleaner. I'm going to arrange them to, what the hell? Oh crap. Did the connection die midway or something? Ah, damn, that scared me. Suddenly it shows like no data on YouTube. Like, what the fuck? Okay, but yeah, so let's return to that question earlier. Weird question, I know, but don't worry, this is a free talk. Basically, everything's weird at this point. Do you usually buy knockoff Transformers? Well, let me first say that I support original items. Okay, I support original items. I buy original items when I can. However, there is a big, let's say, big caveat. Some official releases are just plain horrible. I'm just saying, some official releases are just plain horrible. I'm not touching it. You remember that masterpiece Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee? That thing was horrible. Okay, that thing was horrible. I mean, where do I start? I mean, the kibble, everything is just horrible. A lot of them was fixed on the knockoff release. The knockoff Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee, actually fixes a lot of things. This is the reason I don't buy Masterpiece Movie 12 Optimus Prime. It's just horrible. I'm not gonna buy something for $200 and then buy a DNA design upgrade kit for it. Okay? If that original design is already good, everything on the Kingdom line, everything on the Earthrise, on the Siege line, the Studio Series 86 line, they're banger, they're swinging. I would invest DNA design mods for those. No problem. Definitely, I'll just throw my money at them for that. However, for some designs like the lazy Masterpiece Movie 12 Optimus Prime, I'm gonna wait until there's a knockoff for it because they are going to fix a lot of things with it. I'm just sure. I'm just certain of it. Like the reason I bought Masterpiece RC, MP52 RC, the reason I bought that was because there is no other RC Masterpiece. Like, really, there isn't any other RC Masterpiece level item. I mean, the most similar one height-wise would be the big Firebird Nicey, but you know, Nicey is basically a very, very stylized version of RC. Very stylized. You mean the Bayface Bumblebee MPF? The Travis Knight Bumblebee movie Masterpiece. Do you remember that Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, the recent one? They had a masterpiece of it, and it was just goddamn horrible. Like, I don't even know where to start. I thought it was good. I legit thought it was good. And then when I start looking at the pictures and then looking at how it transforms, I'm like, oh man. See, I'm actually yawning talking about that. That's how sad it was to me. Like, that shit was so boring and so uninteresting. I actually yawned talking about it. So I waited for the knockoff. I think it was back then. The knockoff was from BMB or Black Mamba. They fix a lot of things with it. Sure, there are still kibbles here and there that can't be changed because it's still basically a knockoff. It's a knockoff. But however, it fixed a lot of things from the original design. So yeah, I'm down for that. I pick that any day. Seriously though. So if you're asking me, do I usually buy knockoffs? Yes, I buy knockoffs if it has a huge improvement over the original design. I got confused, my bad. No, don't worry. The title of the Transformer movies are confusing. But like I said, I buy knockoffs only if they are improving on the aspect of the original design. So I don't really. I've seen like that oversized units. I don't really buy those. I don't really buy oversized things unless they fix a lot of stuff. So if they do, then I'm buying it. Also, our Haslab Star Saber got crowdfunded. Yeah, I think it was like, it's nearing tier 3 right now. It passed it got funded, and then it passed tier 1 and 2. I think it's nearing 3 at the moment. The colors do look nice, but if you've seen my latest video, there is a very stylized Star Saber coming. And it's a model kit, which was funny to me because they said that there will be 2 versions, the all plastic one and the one with the inner frame. I think, what was the name? Shanlung Animation or something? Shanlung Animation Studios Flaming Wings or whatever. I forgot the name. Seriously. Third parties have weird naming sense. So, but I'm not gonna complain about that. But yeah. I don't think personally, I don't think that knockoffs will be present for a long while, because as you can see lately, most knockoff companies have actually gone legit while being able to press that price at the bare minimum. You've seen the Trumpeter kit. That thing should be illegal at $25. Yet there it is, even though it can't transform. And then the Kingdom line, the Earthrise line, the Studio Series line, like what, 50, 60 bucks, 70 bucks, 80 bucks at most for the Commander class. I think it was 90, but 80 bucks for Commander class. Like, and then it's well designed. I don't think knockoff companies will stay as a knockoff company for long. They'll go legit soon. I mean, we've seen Mosho go legit, and we've seen a lot of third-party companies go legit, while still retaining the price, the low price. So yeah. First time I saw MPM Bumblebee, I thought it was the knockoff Studio Series Bumblebee. That was exactly my thought. I thought this was this MPM Bumblebee. I thought originally it was a Generation 1 Bumblebee because of how horrible it changed. It's just straight up horrible, man, really. It's just weird, dude. I mean, I don't know what the guys at Takartomi are doing, but they really got screwed over by the Hasbro side. The Hasbro side has been killing it lately. I mean, for that price, for that asking price, they're really killing it. The Trumpeter Blitzwing got bumped to $40. Oh, right. Yeah, I heard about it. It's not actually the price for that, because actually the Trumpeter Blitzwing was bumped because people suddenly saw it. I don't know, probably from my videos or somebody else's videos. They probably seen it and like, what the hell? This is so cheap and this is so good. And they started buying it, and then, well, you guessed it, scalpers started seeing it, and then they scalped the shit out of it. And then started asking for really shitty prices for it. Like, seriously. You know, I honestly thought that sneaker scalpers were horrible. And then, yeah, scalpers in general are just as horrible, if not more. From the War of Cybertron trilogy. Okay, this is biased, but first, this is personally because of my personal fetish, RC. Well, because I like fembots. That's one. She is RC, Earthrise RC, or Kingdom RC. Either way, they're the same thing, but with different packaging. They're basically well made, very well made. Even even being a partial shell former, if you want to say it like that, but it was built really well compared to Chromia. I mean, if you look at Chromia, she's just kind of horrible. She's kind of meh. I mean, you gotta admit the backpack was horrible. Chromia's backpack was sticking so far up her back, even more so than her ass. So if I have to pick, first, because of my fetish and my biased opinion, RC, and then the second, if I have to pick from the War for Cybertron trilogy, if I have to pick one, it would be Siege Ultra Magnus. Siege Ultra Magnus was on point. Okay, I hated some of the dry brushing. Some of the dry brushing is just horrible, but Siege Ultra Magnus was built right. I don't know how they messed up Earthrise Ultra Magnus. Seriously, Earthrise Ultra Magnus was just weird. The proportions are kind of, I mean, not the proportions, but the trailer transformations was whacked. I mean, the hands were showing and the shoulders were showing, the legs were showing. What the hell was that? But the Siege Ultra Magnus was just chef's kiss. It was just really, really good. I really loved it. And then after that, of course, my favorite best girl from the Beast Wars series, Black Arachnia. And then after that, Optimus Primal. Optimus Primal was built so good. It was built so well. I love it. I just simply love it. Apparently a lot of MP designers switched to the mainline, so this is why the mainline is so good right now. That is actually, I don't know the exact reason. That's just, I heard about it, but I'm not really sure, because the MP designers are usually the one who makes Masterpiece are the guys at Takara Tomy, while the one that does the mainline are the guys at Hasbro. So I'm guessing either the Japanese side are slacking off, or the Hasbro side are getting good. I can't really confirm about the employee transfers, so I'll look into it later. Kingdom Ultra Magnus looks great in robot mode. Exactly. Kingdom Ultra Magnus looked great in robot mode. And it was basically a G1 straight out of the animation look. The car mode was just whack. Seriously, just whack. The corners they took to get that toy into looking animation accurate took its toll on the alt mode. However, to be fair, Ultra Magnus Earthrise was, let's just say, nobody would display him in the trailer mode. I mean, sure, you might play with it to display it, but to display it in this trailer mode, I don't think people will actually do that. So for those who doesn't really play much with it, the Earthrise Ultra Magnus is the definitive one to go. However, the Siege one is a great on both sides, although a big problem. For some reason, on the Siege Ultra Magnus, the thigh joint are a little bit loose. Only at the thigh joint. Everything else is tight. Everything else is strong. The problem with the Earthrise Ultra Magnus was the opposite. The thigh was really tight, but the knees were really horrible. So it just like went floppity flop. That's weird. That weird. It was that weird. I think some of the Japanese designers moved to Hasbro to work on the main line. That is also possible, because basically let's be fair, not many people buy masterpieces nowadays, because Why would you buy masterpieces when third parties are building better shit for the same price, basically? I mean, have you seen, let me put it on screen, okay? Have you seen what they did with the, where is it? Have you seen what they did with the, hold on, where is it? I think it's somewhere around here. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna put it on screen in a moment. Where is it? Okay, why isn't it loading? Come on, where are you? Load. Why isn't it loading? Ah, great. It's not here. It's not here. Okay, hold on for a second. It's not there. Crap. I think I misplaced it somewhere in there. But basically, come on. Let's just... Third parties are making better stuffs for like... making better stuff for the same price. Oh, right. Radiatron. Have you seen Radiatron? Hold on. I have the picture. They actually built a really good Radiatron combiner. Yeah, third party, not official. Hold on for a second. I think I where the hell is it saving to? Oh, there you go. Here you go. Hold on for a second. There. Look at that. Look at that thing. They're making a really good Radiatron combiner. Look at that. That's the leg. That's amazing. This is third party. They're actually making... They're actually making a really good Radiatron. I assume you bought the DNA design leg extension of Ultra Magnus, of course. The default Ultra Magnus, the leg was just wobbly as hell. For some odd reason. I don't know why, but it's just wobbly. It's just, it's just like straight up, I don't know, wobbly and untight and whatever. And then I think it was the DNA design for Ultra Magnus fixed it. It really fixed it. Really fixed the thigh, goddammit. It's, oh man, really, I really wish they took the extra effort so we don't really need to buy mods. But you take what you get. Takara is also making a masterpiece Raiden, which looks kind of like shit. It's nowhere. I mean, hold on for me. If you've seen the third-party Raiden, okay, I'll show you how awesome the third-party Raiden is. Okay. Oh shit. There you go. Okay. Look at that. This is the third-party Raiden. Dude, this is the third-party Raiden. Look at that. Look at how clean that thing is. Look at how goddamn clean. Oh, sorry, shit. That's that thing is really clean. Look at that, man. That thing is clean. And you want to know how the masterpiece looked? Hold on, let me pull out the masterpiece. I got him right here. I actually got the masterpiece Raiden, and it's just, dude, it's just horrible. I mean, I don't want to make fun of the guys for trying, but come on, man. Seriously. That is masterpiece Raiden. That is what masterpiece Raiden will look like. Hold on for a second. Let me pull up a bigger picture. Look, dude. Oh shit, it's too small. Here, come on, man. Let's be honest. Look at that. He's gonna be blocky as hell. And then compare it with the previous one. I mean, come on, dude. That ain't even in the same league. Takara Tomy, step up your game. God damn it. You guys really need to work on everything all over again. Yeah, it looks great. The third-party Raiden actually looks better. That's why I'm going to buy it. I'm gonna complete the Superitron. The Superion, the third-party Superion. It's just because that's basically just the shit. That thing was so good. I love airplanes so much, and it's just awesome. I expected worse, to be fair. To be fair, proportion-wise, it looks okay from the silhouette. However, we know that is probably going to be a kibble hell. It's going to be a kibble hell. I can just smell it a mile away. The third-party one actually has a finished prototype, and there's literally no kibble at all. Every single part, the hands, the arms, the foot, nothing is a parts former. Everything is built into the individual combiner. So props to that, seriously. I don't know how they pull up, what kind of black magic they did for that, but seriously, it works. Whew, man, seriously. But yeah, it's like it's already 45 minutes. Let me check. Yeah, it's already 45 minutes for the stream. I think I'm going to end it now. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening in for the show, because basically there's a lot of changes, not changes, but there's a lot of changes, not to the channel, but to myself, to the situation around here. There's a lot of things going on around here. So with the changes going on around at my side, I think this route that I'm going to take for the channel, well, it's probably for the best for me, and I hope for everyone too, because basically by turning the channel into a more general toy gaming channel, I think, well, let's just say having more subscribers is a plus, is a good thing. But to be honest, personally, it's about sharing, man. I just love when I got that's why I created the community, because basically I love sharing, especially when I'm talking about toys. I love sharing it with people. So really, thanks for dropping in and listening to the show. You can check my schedule and my socials. It's every socials I have is in the description below, so you can just check out below. There's a schedule there, so hopefully you can join in on the next stream you wanted to join. And then thank you for listening in, and take care, everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe. We gotta survive through this, man. We gotta survive through this. There's gotta be something interesting when this is all over. Gotta survive. So take care, stay healthy. Watch yourself, watch your family, and I'll see you later.